Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a full install video on the Newport NK180 trolling motor on my fishing kayak. This is a Hobie Outback and I do have pedal drive, but I fish a lot of rivers and that current's strong. So the goal is the trolling motor will get me upriver and we'll fish it out floating back down. There's some items that they don't include in the kit. Obviously the battery, the charger, and we'll get to these in a second. For now, let's see what's in the box. So you have your trolling motor unit, mounting bracket, throttle control, with 2 kill switch keys, your lift cables, lift handles made of aluminum, swing arm, some pulleys, battery extension cable, signal cable, and the rest of your hardware is all labeled. One thing I'm not gonna need is a steering cable. We're gonna end up locking this into place because we have a rudder. So we're gonna be using that as our steering. First step, take off the power pole. I have an adapter bracket here. That way I can use the trolling motor in the center, put the power pole mounted on the edge. Some kayaks already come ready to go. Power pole ready, trolling motor ready. These little inserts here. All right, so this adapter to where you can have both a power pole and a trolling motor come with these little handles. Clips on, I'll show you the bottom. It's got a little spacer right there. And then these guys go here. I'm gonna have everything linked down in the description if you guys need to pick up any of these parts. Or like I said, reach out to Strictly Sail. All right, so we move the power pole over here to the left. You see it's all secured onto there. What's gonna anchor this down up front is when we put this bracket on here for the trolling motor, and then we'll run the screws all the way through into the body of the kayak. I did have to do a little bit of drilling because the hole wasn't really lined up perfect, but it wasn't that bad. So that's on, power pole's on. All right, now it's time to put the trolling motor on. So we'll need this, obviously, and then the motor drum pin. Your pin's gonna go through this hole right here, and it's gonna thread in right through that middle hole on both sides. So take the cotter pin out, unscrew this. Tighten this down. You still want it to be able to kick up, free swing. All right, next step, we're gonna put the swing arm on. You're gonna need these 2 10mm wrenches they give you. Take this bolt off right here. All right, now that you have the bolt off, just know it's gonna go in the smaller hole up here. It fits perfect versus this bigger one. There's a lot of play. This is for the carabiner. Before you tighten this down, you're gonna go ahead and adjust your trolling motor height, how deep you want it in the water. You really want it right where that water line is gonna be. So you can see here, this is where it's at. So you can bring that sucker up. That's probably good. Let's go ahead and tighten this guy down. This is where the steering lock is, that little hole. You're gonna put a pin right through there. So you just wanna make sure when that's lined up, your trolling motor is straight. You don't want that thing crooked. Trolling motor's all mounted up. Now we're gonna go ahead and adjust the trim. It comes with this pin here. Each one of these holes is a 15-degree difference. We're gonna have it on this hole right here to where it's tilted a little bit back. And the reason is, when this goes, it might flex a little bit. See how it's moving? I don't know if you can actually see that or not, but use that hole. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and put on the string for the arm. So we have our little pulley system here, and they give you 1 carabiner. So I'm gonna attach that here. And then I'm gonna take it just like that. All right, next take your rope with the beaner attached. I'm gonna have it on my right side. So I'm gonna do this. Through the pulley system, and then through the eyelet. So these are one of the parts that aren't included. You gotta buy them separate. Tie down eyelets. All right, so it comes with 2. Here's what it looks like taken apart. Here's what it looks like put together. Slide on your track. Let's see, right about there. Tighten it down. Make sure that everything's straight. Add the handles, get lift, reverse. So this is the lift handle. And just so we don't lose it, I don't have a cleat. I'm gonna run this through this guy. Thread this in. Okay, got our knot tied. Actually, the more I think about this, I am going to buy a cleat. That way I can have this pulled all the way forward and then lock it into place. I can let it go and the motor will stay up. Alright guys, we're going to install the reverse lock line. It's going to go on this right here. When you pull it, instead of it free swinging, it's going to lock it so you can go in reverse. Go ahead and clip it on. Your other eyelid. In the same situation, I'm just gonna let it dangle for now, right here. All right, next step, throttle onto the throttle mount. And because this is for both Torpedo and the Newport, you have all kinds of screws. You only need the 2 silver ones. You're just gonna line up these 2 holes with these inner holes, not these outer ones. Put this guy on this side because my net goes here. Alright, signal cable. Pretty easy. Right hand of the trolling motor connects there. Other end connects up to your throttle. I'm going to use that same eye hole. Alright, battery extension cable plugs into each other. I haven't decided if I'm going to go with a box on the back for the battery or if I'm going to put the battery inside of the black pack right here. For now, we're just going to put it right here. You see under the 6, there's a little D. Hit mode once, changes to LI, we're good to go. Oh, it's not on. Reset throttle. She's working. 25%. 49%. Same thing with the reverse. Just go the opposite way. Let's go. Man, we have a mess. I'm sweaty. I'm ready for bed. This took way longer than I thought, but that's just because I'm recording the whole process. Here's the charger, if you guys want to see which one I went with. Again, I have everything linked in the description. It's a little plug and play guy. It's from Amp, so like I said, I'm gonna be getting this thing on the water tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss that, subscribe, like the video if it helped you out, drop me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. We'll catch you next time.